Now we can discuss the page number 13. The woman of Minkar Bank also want to start a factory to dry fish. The Panchayat has given them some land for that. Over the years, they have saved rupees 74,000. They find out how much they will need for the factory. Fazila writes the things they need to buy to begin. See the table for the cost of each item and the number of items they want to buy. Find the total cost. So there is a plan for making one factory to dry fish. So what is the cost for buying things and what is the amount they have to collect and so on. We can go through the table. A table is item, each item, name of items, borewell, bamboo rack for fish drying, cement tank, tray and knife, then bucket. Here, price of each item, that is for one quantity. Borewell, rupees 3,000. So, number of items, one borewell is enough. So, 1 is the answer. Then, cost for this borewell, total cost of this borewell. So, only one item, that is one borewell. For one borewell, 3,000 rupees. So, 1 times 3,000 will be 3,000. So, 3,000 is the cost of borewell. Then, bamboo rack for fish drying. Bamboo rack for fish drying. So, for one bamboo rack, 2,000 rupees. They need 20 racks. So, total amount of this bamboo rack, that is 20 times 2,000. That is equal to 2 2s are 4. Then 4 more zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, 40,000. Then for cement tank, for one cement tank, 1,000 rupees. They need 4 cement tanks. So, 4 times 1,000. So, 4 times 1,000, 4,000 rupees for cement tank. Tray and knife. For one item, 300 rupees. They need 20 tray and knife item. Then 20 times total cost of tray and knife is 20 times 300. Then 2 3s are 6. 1, 2, 3. 3 zeros. So the amount of tray and knife is 6,000. Bucket. For one bucket, 75 rupees. They need 20 buckets. So 20 times 75 will be there. So 75 times 2, 150. 75, 150. Then 1 more 0. So 1,500 rupees. Next question is total cost to set up the factory. So total cost. We have to add all these things. So total cost to set up the factory. We have to add all these things. 3,000. Then 40,000. Then 4,000. 6,000. 1,500. Okay. Then we can add it. 3,000. Think about the place values. Next 40,000. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 4 will be here. Then 4,000. 4,000. Then 6,000. Okay. Next 1,500. So 0. Here nothing is there to add, only 0. Then 0 plus 5, 5 itself. Then 3 plus 4, 7. 7 plus 6, 13. 13 plus 1, 14. Then 1 will be there. We can add this 1 and 4. 1 plus 4, 5. 54,500 rupees. So we can write rupees 54,500. Okay, is the total cost to set up the factory. Then the next part is when fresh fish is dried, it becomes 1/3 its weight. That is, if 300 kilogram is there, then that will be only 100 after dry. Okay, here 200, 300. So this 300 we have to divide into 3 parts. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Total 300 kilogram. Then here 1/3 part will be there. When it became dry, the fresh fish will be only 1/3 part of this total. Okay, so this will be only 100. If it is 600 kilogram, this will be only 200 kilogram after dry. Okay. Then the question is, in 1 month they plan to dry 6,000 kilogram. So in 1 month they will buy fresh fish as 6,000 kilogram. So after dry, this fresh fish will be only 2,000 kilogram. That will be the 1/3 part of 6,000. That is 6,000 divided by 3. That will be 2,000. Okay. Then the next question is, so they will get how much dried fish will they get in a month? So they will get 2,000 kilogram of dried fish in a month. They plan to buy 6,000 kilogram. 1/3 part of this total weight will be there after dry. Okay. Then for fresh fish, they have to spend 15 rupees for 1 kilogram per kg. That is for 1 kilogram. Then they will sell dried fish rupees 70 per kilogram. That is for 1 kilogram dried fish rupees 70 rupees after dry. Okay. Then they will buy for 1 kilogram 15 rupees. Then they after dry they will send it rupees 70. Okay. 70 rupees. For 1 kilogram rupees 70. The question is, we dry 6 kilogram fresh fish to get, so they want to buy 6 kilogram fresh fish. So they will get 1/3 part of 6. So 6 kilogram. This we have to divide by 3. So 1/3 part meant by up to here. So this will be 2 kilogram. Here will be 4 kilogram, but 1/3 part only. 4 kilogram is 2/3 part. This will be 1/3 part. This will be full 6 kilogram. So fresh fish will be 6 kilogram. After dry, they will get 2 kilogram. So 2 kilogram of dried fish. Then for 1 kilogram fresh fish, they have to pay 15 rupees. 1 kilogram fresh fish, 15 rupees. So they have to buy 6 kilogram. So 6 times 15. So 6 times 15, that is equal to 90 rupees. So rupees 90. Okay, then we will sell 2 kilogram dried fish and get. So 2 kilogram. For 1 kilogram dried fish, 70 rupees. So for 1 kilogram dried fish, rupees 70. So 2 kilogram dried fish, 2 times 70, that is 140. So what is the profit? Here they have to spend only 90 rupees, but they will earn 140 rupees. What is the profit? Profit is 140 minus 70 rupees. 90 rupees. Okay, that will be 50 rupees. So if they sell 6 kilogram fresh fish, so that will be 2 kilogram. 6 kilogram fresh fish will be 2 kilogram dried fish. So they have to buy 6 kilogram for 90 rupees. But after dry this 6 kilogram, they will get 2 kilogram dried fish. So this 2 kilogram dried fish, they will sell for 140 rupees. So the profit is 50 rupees. The profit of 6 kilogram fresh fish is 50 rupees. So if they are going to sell 6,000 kilogram dried fish, or this much fresh fish, that is 6,000 kilogram fresh fish, they will dry and they will sell. If they buy 6 kilogram fresh fish, they will earn 50 rupees. After dry, they will sell, they will get 50 rupees. Then they have to plan 6,000 kilogram fresh fish. So here for 6 kilogram 50 rupees. Then here 6,000 kilogram, 50 times 1,000. Why this 1,000? Here 6 times 1,000 is equal to 6,000. So 50 times 1,000. That much time. That is 50, 50, 50. For each 6 kilogram, they will get 50 rupees. Then how many times? 1,000 times 6 kilogram. Okay. So that is equal to 50. Then 1, 2, 3. 3 more zeros. So they will earn in 1 month rupees 50,000. Clear? Now page number 9. Which boat gets how much? In one trip, the log boat brings about 20 kilogram of fish. But other types of boat bring a bigger catch as given in the table. There is one table. Here you can see log boat, long tail boat, motor boat and machine boat. Then the table also shows the speed of each type of boat. So speed is also given, which is how far each boat goes in 1 hour. Look at the table and calculate. So here, for one trip, the logboat can catch 20 kilogram of fish. Then at the time, the long tail boat in one trip can catch 600 kilogram of fish. Then in case of motor boat, that will be 800 kilogram, and for machine boat, this will be 6000 kilogram. So machine boat is catching. So the machine boat for one trip 6000 kilogram fish per kilogram. Okay. Then the speed of this machine boat is 20 kilometer per hour. That is within 1 hour, this machine boat can complete 22 kilometer. Then the question is about how much fish in all will each type of boat bring in 7 trips. So each boat goes 7 trips. So after 7 trips, how much fish can catch each boat? So for one trip, logboat can catch 20 kilogram. Actually, the 7 trips were there. So 7 times 20, 140 kilogram of fish. So this logboat can catch 140 kilogram. Okay. Then for this long tail boat also 7 trips were there. Then for one trip, this can catch 600 kilogram fish. So after completing this 7 trip, each trip 600. So one trip 600, second trip also 600, then third trip also 600, and so on. Total how much? So 7 6 are 42, then 2 more zeros. That is 4200 kilogram or 4200 kilogram. 4200. Then long tail boat. In one trip that we completed. Then motor boat. In one trip, this motor boat can catch 800 kilogram of fish. Then 7 trips were there. So 7 times 800. 7 times 8, 56. Then 2 more zeros. So 5600. Then for machine boat, within one trip, this can catch 6000 kilogram. But actually, this boat also needed to complete 7 trips. So 7 times 6000. So 7 times 6 is equal to 42. Then 1, 2, 3. 3 more zeros. So 42,000 kilogram. Next question is about how far can a motorboat go in 6 hours. That is, here is the motorboat. Then within 1 hour, this can complete 20 kilometer. Then within 1 hour, okay, that will be 20 kilometer. The question is, after 6 hours, how much distance can cover by this motorboat? That is 6 times 6 hours. 6 times 20 will be there. So 120 kilometer is the answer. Okay. If a long tail boat has to travel, question number C. Question is, if a long tail boat has to travel 60 kilometer, so the long tail boat has to complete 60 kilometer. How long will it take? That is, how much time this long boat need to take to complete 60 kilometer. We know that within 1 hour, this long tail boat can complete 12 kilometer. So within 1 hour, this can complete to 12 kilometer. Okay, then after 2 hours, it can complete again one more 12. So that will be 24 kilometer. Then after 3 hours, this will be 36. 24 plus 12, that will be 36. Then 4 hours, 36. Again one more 12. That will be 48 kilometer. Okay, then after 5 hours, this will be 48 plus 12, 60 kilometer. So that this needed to take 5 hours travel. That is, long tail boat need 5 hours to complete 60 kilometer. So the easy way is 60 kilometer we can divide by 12. That will be 5 hours. Okay. That is 12, 12, 12 like that way. That is 60. Here actually 60 kilometer is there. This we have to divide by 12. Why? Because after each 1 hour this can complete 12 kilometer, then 12 kilometer and so on. So how many times this needed to complete? Okay, to reach 60 kilometer. Is it clear? I think you got the idea to complete this type of questions. Okay. Thank you.